Wow, wow, wow. Well, hello there. I have forgotten how to do these. Welcome back. It is time to watch A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Season 1, Episode 1, otherwise known as AKOTSK. AKOTSK, otherwise known as Egg. We follow Egg. I haven't watched the trailer, but I know one scene. I think I know what it will start with. Yeah, don't eat now. Stop it for a moment. I'm very excited to revisit Game of Thrones universe. I would hope that this washes off the bitter taste in my mouth after the end of Game of Thrones and season 2 of House of the Dragon, which could have been better if they didn't cut those 2 last episodes, but even the existing ones didn't quite did the trick. The first season was actually better, even though it was chaotic AF. Yeah, but I think the person that worked on the first season no longer worked on the second season, so hire them back. I don't have no idea who made this one, and my hopes are slim, but they are. But I have some. Yeah, so I hope that this has some good characters, some good dialogue, some good story development. Yeah, that would be cool. Will this deliver? We'll see. I am very excited to see what it does, what it has. I have not watched the trailer. I have no idea what it's going to be about, except Egg. In Egg, we trust. Egg. Egg is life. Egg understands. Yeah, I think without further ado, let's watch. Squat. Who needs drugs if you're naturally born with them in your system? Oh, yeah, righty then. Let's watch. Am I recording? It seems so. Am I recording? It seems so. Is recording. Let's go. We're intro music. Okay, horses. Is he burying someone? Is it a grave? Nice scene though. Shot for now. I've seen the memes. What did... Or did he hide something there, like gold? Ah, yeah, I see. It's a grave. Is that his father?
I don't know the right words.
Okay.
You were a true knight. You never beat me when I didn't deserve it. Fuck. Except that time in Maidenpool. It was the inn boy ate the widow woman's pie.
Hard to understand what he's saying.
What are you?
That's some abusive shit.
Doesn't matter now.
I guess so. Those are good words. See, you do know the words.
I'll take good care of the horses.
Good. Again, very nice outside scene. Nice. When was the last time you slept outside? I was like 10. And I slept in a tent, not like on the ground. But this is something I think we should do more of. But there are ticks in the grass. He has very blue eyes. I like that. His eyes are a little bit too blue.
King's Landing? Lannisport?
Yeah, eyes a bit too blue. It's always really nice to have a nice conversation with a horse, or 3 of them. We all should have some good conversations now and then.
Could join the city watch.
The council has need. I love the fact that he talks to himself. I do that all the time, so I feel less alone. I wonder where this is shot. Is it Ireland? Probably not.
And there is a tourney at Ashford Meadow.
He looks like he's decided. Ah! Yeah. Oh, God. They tricked us. I was ready to vibe with the music and sing along, and now I feel tricked. Bamboozling versus getting bamboozled. That bird looks very not there. I know birds. I hope he didn't wipe his ass with that bird. I don't know if it would work. I don't know why I came up with that idea. Oh, he added some flowers. That's good. Decent, simple man, seems so far. They like those sometimes. Very nice scenery. I can't decide if I like horses or not. They are a little bit too intense for me. Also, big animals. Careful around them. Egg.
Hello there.
Hello, I am Egg.
Can you tend to them?
I could. I wanted.
I don't think horses need somebody big. They just need the reins to be put somewhere. Displaced before. Buzzing with life.
There's good lamb, roasted with a crust of herbs and some ducks my son shot down. Which will you have?
Both.
Hungry. It's good business. If they eat a lot, you can sell a lot. Yeah.
Stay the fuck away from me. Yeah.
Okay.
My lord?
My lord, that's what people say when they are slightly highborn or know of highborn customs. Commoners say my lord for some reason. We learned that in Game of Thrones. So is he supposed to be someone who knows something? Or they forgot yet again?
Never you mind that one, sir. I'll see about your food.
Food good. I ate soup. Beetroot soup with some beans was nice. Someone practicing?
Oi!
My lord,
You thief!
I did not mean to offend you.
The war horse, not a boy's pony.
I could ride him as well as you.
Close your insolent mouth.
Close your insolent mouth. I should learn that and use it in daily life. I think people would appreciate that. And definitely not send me to HR like they do now and then because of the things that I say.
Take me with you, sir. Please.
And what might your mother say to that?
Not much. She's
Dead.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
You an orphan boy?
Are you?
I was. Till my sir took me in, taught me arms and riding and...
And slapped you across the face. One too many times.
Every knight needs a squire. You need one more than most.
I do appreciate his confidence, and I like his squeaky, small voice. Very nice.
Fill me a sack of oats.
Oats. Aye. Nice. Some real scenery. We haven't seen those in a while. I thought this movie was about the two of them going on ventures, so I guess when is the egg boy gonna join up? Ooh, they have such nice those little lantern thingies or where the candles are. I want one. Oh my god, they're so cute. They position these exactly where the wind isn't, so they're all facing inwards where the wind wouldn't destroy them or put them out. They're so cute. And there are apples. Very nice. Ah, yeah. Dirty place. Am I gonna be a knight? Yeah. Hello.
Beg pardon, men. I wish to speak to the master of the games.
He's so tall, yo.
Oh.
Yep, tall.
What do you want, man?
I want to fight. For freedom. for coin.
My lord's tourney is a contest for knights. You a knight?
Yes. Of course. Always have been.
A knight with a name, perhaps?
Dunk.
Sir.
Sir Dunk. I was squire to Sir Ireland of Penn. He knighted me, called for his long sword, bade me kneel. To defend the weak and the innocent.
He just caught that fly? with his... You don't mess with a man like that who catches flies like that. Some very speedy reflexes.
And I swore that I would.
Any night can make a night, it's true.
I like that he also had an expression of his face that was not that too dissimilar to mine.
Are there witnesses to your dubbing besides a fucking songbird?
I can get some.
I'm no farmer.
Yet you've come dressed as one.
Caught me. He doesn't learn, though. Wouldn't you learn that you're too tall for most doorways and then just duck by default?
It's a hedge knight, ain't it?
What?
It's like a knight, but sadder.
Why did you say that, huh? We're not sad.
Is he upset what some prostitutes said about him? I guess he's supposed to be young. You know, everybody looks 30 these days, but I think it's implied that he's 16. Would make sense that he's upset about other people's opinions about him.
Besides, Sir Alan always said that a hedge knight was the truest kind of knight.
I prefer when he talks to the horses instead of people. He's much better at it. I wouldn't have the reaction speed for that. But it would be so cool to be like epic with a sword and like just like close combat in general. I think that would be so cool. I think I would be a good archer or something that, you know, like from afar. I tried some martial arts. I was just obliterated for another life, I guess.
Said if we did win. Look, it's not a crime against the king to enjoy a nice thought for a try.
Like he's talking to the horse and the horse was not talking back, and I understand like when an animal talks to you, and the scene when he was referring to the horse didn't even say anything. So it looked like a man pretending to talk to a horse. I do not approve of that.
You're a good for nothing, useless rat.
Okay.
So you gawping that you blew out a cunt.
You said an apple.
Fucking size of you, stupid bastard.
This guy seems reasonable. The one who got beaten up.
Perhaps we should seek quieter accommodations.
At least this time the horse agreed. Ah, yeah, he likes trees, of course. Yeah, his favorite. When was the last time you took a swim in the river? I probably did a couple years ago. Does that clean it? Apparently not. A simple life.
May seem the world unkind.
He's like so out of place. But I like his courage.
Risks it all.
Ooh. Are we in love? Very nice. For some reason, I think men are stunned by just love and beauty much easier and faster than women are. Women are like, Man is like, oh.
I would that I could, but I'm only a squire.
Fight well for a squire.
Oh, that little... It's like written in core memory. That time I got a compliment. I will keep it for the rest of my life, thank you. With the rest 4 of them, if I collect another 4.
You hungry?
Always.
Always.
Good lad. Ooh, Baratheons. That was not playing correctly.
Lionel Baratheon. The Laughing Storm, they call him.
I thought he'd be bigger.
4,000. I've had a profound thought, if anyone would care to listen.
Regardless how big a banana is, the banana peel is bigger. Thank you. I shall retire now. Also, the light is found in the fridge. Yes. My profound thoughts for today.
Well, I say.
You forgot?
Men could not have devised such a joy.
What could?
Fuck it. 100 gold to the man, beast, or god who sticks me best.
Okay. Food. Oh my god, food. Okay, this is a party. What do you mean you want me to come over there? I'm just eating the free accessories. I mean, whatever they're called. Free food.
7 above gave you tallness, so be tall.
Uh-huh. Be proud.
What have you brought me?
Half-eaten cake?
You wish to curry my favor some. Yet you come with an empty hand.
Do you want cupcake?
You've come for my head then.
What? No.
Just give him something.
Then why the fuck are you in my tent?
Free food?
So supper.
Actually makes sense.
But if you make one wrong joke, your head goes bye.
Do you like dancing?
Doesn't everyone?
No. He doesn't look like he likes dancing. Okay, this dude likes dancing. It'll be a little bit too much. Oh, dance, dance, dance. Ah. I don't think you were supposed to do that. He is very lucky that that dude is crazy AF, otherwise he dead in this moment, yo. Yeah, he brought nothing, but he brought entertainment. Good lad.
So drove I on into the storm.
He's listening with like his mouth parted, he's like...
Within every man there are many men.
I'm quick and strong, sure.
Sure.
But so are you.
Sure.
I love his choice of a fork or knife. He's awesome.
What chance do I have?
Well, you have no chance. But it's a great honor to test oneself against a worthy foe.
Yes. It's the only way in which you can know your worth. Test yourself against someone strong. Maybe stronger than you are.
I don't know.
Good advice. But he's sincere.
Already quite drunk.
I like him.
Thanks.
Good exit. And he didn't even burn himself. So, should you go and take part in the tourney or not? Nothing's going your way, lad. Yes, back to the tree we go. To do some more pooping. Ooh. Hi.
You?
Me.
What are you doing?
Cooking
Eating.
fish.
Yeah.
You want some?
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean,
Yeah, I want.
how did you get here? Did you?
I would love to cook and eat fishies. The problem is I don't want to kill them after I catch them. You know, that one act is problematic for me for some reason. I mean, obvious reasons, but like fishy, very good and tasty and extremely healthy for women. I wish they didn't look at me like that.
What's your name?
Dunk.
Is it short for Duncan?
Yeah.
It is now.
Sir Duncan of...
Sir Duncan the Tall.
Never heard of him.
Now you
People
have.
every night in the Seven Kingdoms, then.
The good ones.
You got a name, thief?
Egg.
Egg.
Yeah, go on.
By rights, I should beat you bloody. Send you
Why?
on your way.
Why would you do something bad? Like, he washed your clothes and is cooking fishy. You can eat the fishy if you want. Why would you ever do anything bad to someone like that? Especially if they're calm and nice and maybe a little bit stalkerish, but they're small, so what can they do?
I don't have much, but if you prove worth your keep, you'll have clothes on your back and food in your belly. The clothes might be rough spun and food, salt beef and salt fish, but you won't go hungry.
Good banter. Ooh, hi. Was it a dragon comet?
Falling star brings luck to those who see it.
So the luck is ours alone?
Do you feel strengthened now? Now that you've seen the only star that was for you to see? This was nice. Is that all? We didn't get the proper intro song. Yeah, that was it. It was slower paced and a lot of dialogue to oneself, and yeah, somehow wholesome. Nothing much happened, but maybe nothing much needed to happen. Yeah. And I am actually interested what happens next. I'm invested enough to want to watch another episode, which I will in a moment. Yeah. Solid. What would I rate this? At least 7.5 out of 10? Something like that. It was decent. Egg is very mysterious. He's not saying exactly something, who he is and what his role is, I think. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed this. This was fine. Not overly stimulating or exciting, but I don't know. Looking at stars, nice. Taking a swim in the river, nice. Eating fishy, nice. Sleeping by a tree, nice. Something else by the tree, not so nice, but otherwise, pretty wholesome, pretty peaceful. Good job. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this as well. And, yeah. See you for the next one. Bye.